Hey, hello everyone. This is Stone Thug, your comedian, singer, rapper, actor, um, poet, entertainer, and writer. And I'd like to say hello to all of you and congratulations to the justice system for convicting and finding George Zimmerman, the teenage killer, guilty. And I hope that this brings the end of all of the stupid, ridiculous cases that always come up in this country, it seems like, regarding African Americans. And I say that to say cases like the Dred Scott decision um, regarding, you know, slavery and people escaping from slavery. Questions of right and wrong that are just blatantly obvious. Answers that have been answered thousands of years earlier that are written in the Bible, and also decisions like the Brown decision regarding education, and just so many ridiculous cases that have come up regarding black folks and rights and other races. You know, we don't hear too much about regarding ridiculous, insane decisions that are blatantly obvious, like this Zimmerman um, Trayvon Martin decision. Um, you know, guilty. It's blatantly obvious if a man has a gun, another one doesn't have a gun, then the man is not guilty. Um, who is killed, but the man who did the killing is the guilty one. So George Zimmerman was clearly guilty. It never should have came to trial. It was just one of those ridiculous cases that involved money and power, and that's the only reason it was thought to be some great case. But it was never a great case. It was never an important case. People want to have the power to be able to just pull a gun out and shoot people, and they don't know George Zimmerman and they don't know Trayvon Martin, but they know that they want the right, the freedom, and they think freedom is expressed by feeling threatened and then pulling out a weapon and then ending the threat in their little minds by any means necessary. And that's not the democratic way. That's the barbaric way. That's the dictatorship way. That is the Neanderthal way of thinking. If you're a caveman, but that's not, in a civilized world, a method of solving or resolving situations. If that's the case, then let's just drop all the laws regarding women's rights and let men just beat the hell out of their wives when their wives don't cook for them, or if the wife don't want to have sex with them. Or girls on the street you see that you're attracted to, and you say hi to them, they don't speak to you, you just beat the hell out of them and rape them. Because if we're just going to be Neanderthals and dinosaurs and cavemen, if we're going to think that way, let's just go all the way. You know? Because, after all, we're number one. We're number one. But, so it's just important that people, start to look at the bigger picture. And to realize that we are human beings. And that does mean something. And that's a great honor. It's a wonderful honor. That means that we're not amoebas anymore. So we don't have to respond and react to pressures and heat and cold the way that some single cell organism might want to respond to something. We have complex minds, and we're sophisticated, and we're developed, we've evolved, we're an advanced species. And because we're that way, we should look out for everyone, the little guy, the big guy, everybody. We should be concerned for the rich. We need the rich, but we should be equally concerned for the poor. We actually need those who have less. They help us in so many ways. We need people from different ethnic backgrounds in all cultures, because they all bring something to the table. Have you noticed that white folks, as advanced and as aggressive and as gifted as they are as a species of people, don't have half the answers in the world? Have you noticed the Jewish people, who are an advanced culture, Nobel Peace Prize winners, and just great, control so many things, small group of people, so intellectually advanced, working together and networking so strongly, so tight, that they have whole industries that they hold, and that's a fact. And nothing's wrong with it, because I wish black folks did that too. that they don't have all the answers. Do you know how Latino and Mexican people are so diligent and hardworking and work for less, and some work for nothing, and all day long, and can live in a house, and support each other with 1 and 2 and 3 families, and just really how they don't have all the answers. Have you noticed how Asian people, mathematic and just advanced, gifted minds of calculating and organized structures and just the detailed, advanced schools, the advancement in all levels of education, how they don't have all the answers? Have you noticed that black folks, the most unique, gifted, the most beautiful, powerful, strong, the most athletic, the most far-reaching, most suffered, dependable, strong, built this country, built the White House, built Jefferson's house, most extraordinary people, music, art, entertainment, the most unique. We're number one. We're number one. People on the planet Earth. I'm a little partial. You might have guessed. They don't have all the answers. And all the other races and cultures and groups that I failed to mention, as gifted as they are in their different areas, they don't have all the answers. No one has all the answers. But God, He has all the answers. Amen to that. Even technology must recognize that God has all the answers. So, with that being said, this trial is over. And George Zimmerman is guilty. He's guilty in the laws, in the eyes of man. He's guilty in the eyes of God. And if you watch my video about John Wayne, you'll see why John Wayne even thinks George Zimmerman is guilty. But George Zimmerman is just a representation of the ills of this country. And like the Bible said, in the latter days that man will say that good is bad and bad is good. And aren't we there? Isn't it sad how we look at things now? Everything is topsy-turvy. And it's affected even our justice system. But this time, I guess they saw the bigger picture. Let rioting in the street and 1,000 people fall for this loser. Or let's get something on him and put him in jail. And I guess they looked at the bigger picture and they made the wiser choice. And it was the wiser choice. And if they did not judge him, then the people would have. And he'd be a dead man probably. And I don't know. They were going to give him up. The internet now, he is not the best kept secret in America. They were going to give him up. Trust me, there's a long line of people that want to take a sock at him. So this way it's the best thing to happen. It's best for him. It's best for this country. Because looking back at this O.J. Simpson thing, the second O.J. Simpson trial, where O.J. Simpson's in jail right now, it sort of made the country look stupid in the eyes of the world. It's like we were a vengeful country, and the powerful and connected conspired to put this man in jail for undetermined amount of years for stealing his own stuff. No matter if you thought he was guilty or not in the first trial, the second trial was a travesty. And then if you look at what's going on with Snowden and all these other so-called espionage cases that really are whistleblowers, they're doing the country a great justice. Yes, it hurts the pride of the country. The secrets are found out, and we do look bad in the eyes of the world. And the president looks like a clown right now. But that hurts. But if he adjusts things, and if the country makes a hard right to the right side of things, then we can fix the image that we have damaged in the eyes of the world. But anyway, this is Stone Thug, and I just wanted to say, good for you, America. Put that clown in jail. Stop the riots and stop the clowning. And stop with these ridiculous damn cases, especially when it comes to black folks. So all people should have equal rights. Women should have equal rights. And I'm not going to make any special category for sexual orientation because I don't think those are people. I think you either a man or a woman. I think that you're either good or bad. Anything in between, that's your business. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know about it. But as far as the justice system is concerned, right is right, wrong is wrong. Women are women, men are men. They should get equal pay. They should get treated right. And everybody, no matter what your situation is, you should be treated fairly and just in the eyes of the law, in the eyes of justice. Because remember, justice wears a blindfold. Okay, this your boy Stone Thug, comedian, music artist, rapper, poet, entertainer. Check me out. Check out my site, stonethug.com. Peace, goodwill, God bless, and God bless America.